do? What's the deal? Hollywood, California. I appreciate your support. Always tapping in, always supporting, man. That stuff go a long way, man. I'll guarantee you. Go a long way. Happy Saturday. What it do? Knew that was gonna happen. What you got cooking up, Hollywood? Got something for you too, man. Got this project I'm working on. I have to hit you in your DM for the information. See if you'd be interested.
Ready?
I'm ready.
This thing is pushing your camera back.
What is? Oh.
See if I can fix it.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B,
cool.
and
Let's
pop
get that
music.
interview,
Your radio
Hollywood.
on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk
Let's
show.
get that interview.
Live 24/7. On hot7025fm.com.
What's up? This is Derek. Up now with Striving Artist Radio.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Charlotte Wood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Peace, family. It's your boy Dizzy Wright, and up now is Striving Artist Radio every Wednesday and Saturday at 12 noon. Make sure you tap in.
Hey, Regal.
What it do? What it do? Las Vegas, Nevada. It's your boy Sir Charles Tatum back in the building. Hot 702.5 FM. Man, do yourself a favor and download the app. So when we have special guests, you won't have to worry about anything. You just click on and you ain't got to worry about it. That's just how it goes. Take the time out, download the app, so even when your turn comes to get your interview, these people will know you'll know where to send them at, so you ain't got no problems with hearing the station at all. Syndicated. Shouts out to Hot 702.5 also for creating visuals. Radio was something back in the day. You just turn on the radio. You didn't see nobody. You just listen to the radio. You know what I'm saying? So creating visuals with radio now is kind of, it's kind of dope. So, here I am on Facebook and Instagram creating visuals for the people. My name is Sir Charles Tatum again. I believe in miracles. I believe in miraculous things. I know that anything is possible when you just try hard, man. When you put your mind to something, you really can do it. They say that all the time. It's true. You see so many people, the commercial, this is your brain on drugs, frying the eggs and stuff like that. Man, true. Your perspective, how you think, big, very big. How you think is everything. If you don't think that you can do it, you're not going to do it. If you keep on telling yourself, I can't do it, you're not going to do it. It's all about how you think. You tell yourself you're rich, you're going to be rich, but you still got to put in some work. Even with belief, there's got to be some action behind it. Shouts out to everybody that's doing their thing, that's putting action behind it. It's a lot of great music dropping out here in Las Vegas. Lil Sox has dropped his. DJ Do-Wrong, They Didn't See Us Coming. If you have not streamed that, you sleeping. 1111 is streaming. Also, H3 Ocho, if you have not streamed that is a dope album. H3 Ocho, that is hard. Who else? Michi Alexander, that's a dope album. It's your boy D. He's streaming on all platforms also, you guys. Apple Music. That is just so vital when you can actually go to Apple Music and other things and see the music there. That's big because that means you're serious about your craft. You know what I'm saying? You can get your points. Push it. If you got a hot single, push that mug, man, to everybody heard it. If ain't nobody heard it, still push it. Don't be so quick to go on to the next project. All you need is one song to crack the pavement. All you need is one song to get you on. That's it. Not an album, a song. One song will do it for you, bro. I tell you. All you got to do is just crack the pavement with one good hit, and you're going to be on. Now they're going to say, can you do it again? So that's when you're showing what you really got. But like I say, I'm here. I'm alive, man. We're going to get into some music. Man, we're going to motivate. If you guys have not checked out the interview with Nino Brown, make sure you check that out on Hot 702.5 FM. Dope interview. That guy right there, it's a true story in everything. We all have a start where we start from. It may start ugly, but when you create your own wave instead of riding other people's waves, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? Because you being authentic with yours. So him doing what he's doing, if he have not done that, he would not be where he at. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about doing you. You know what I'm saying? So when you do you, genuinely and authentic, other people will attract to it. It's gonna happen for you. You ain't got to ride nobody else's wave. Create a wave. When you create your own wave, man, then it's just good for you, man. Little Socks, man, just dropped this album, Volume 1, Wake Up, man. This song, it's pretty hard, man. He got some tracks on here, man. We're gonna jump right into it, man. The King by Little Socks.
How long is that song?
It is 3 minutes.
I've been counting money so long, starting to forget what little money look like. Y'all ain't what it look like. The dice ain't shook right. Don't ask me what it look like. Niggas got left and they took right. I'm dumped and it's cooked right. Vegas what it look like. I'm the king round my city, nigga. Ain't no way that I'm ever looking back. They gon' hate when the city on your back. Y'all know who really put it on the map. They know that I'm popping, I'm blazing them lanes, playing, got them changing the station. The city yelling, why the fuck is you waiting? I dug in the game with some manifestation. The real Vegas, you don't know the city, you just moved to Vegas. You ain't from the city. It's a lot that they say that I know ain't in me, but I got what it take, and you know it's in me, nigga. Now folks gotta fill his duffel up, and the key is to put you under us, while the whole world scream muscle up. Now I'm 30,000 feet, first class. But I'm tired of first class, I'ma cop me a PJ and do it for niggas who ain't be the DA. I only started who I came with and blocked everybody on the same shit. My OGs on that gang shit, you wouldn't understand why we claim clicks. Independent can't label claim me, they don't think I be working, I'm on a daily by myself in the studio going crazy. I need 2 for a show, gotta feed the babies. If I open up, I'm still a nigga show. Let's stop when it's sold out, go fresh from the back when it's sold out show. Nigga,
what's happening? It's your boy Guido, young man. Let's talk about who is and who ain't in this rap game and who ain't. Is you suck ass niggas ain't on the point.
Joe Mills, what it do, cousin?
Stay aggressive, youngsters. Like Kobe with 8 seconds left. You clutch. You got this. Keep grinding. We see it in these streets. The streets love you, boy. West Side finest. Teenage Power 106.
I'm the king round my city, nigga. I'm the king round my city, nigga. That other shit that got up into me, gotta send me some time to get rid of me, nigga. I dropped the message, you can send that. I'ma throw a shot, you can't send back. The price up, you can't bend that. And by the end of the year, I need 10 flat. Every loss, we get the win back. I support a nigga, so ain't send back. When I needed they help, they ain't spin back. But they thinking now they should've been clapped. You hit the rim when you flex. Free printers, I'm feeding the neck. I muscle better like a bet. I'm up like a screaming, you next. The deal sealed, that's why I'm taking these trips. You invest yourself, that paper you get. Spotify, I'm up in Live Nation. Took 3 years, but the time patient. I made niggas got the violate. Not a real back, now we dilate. Round table with some millionaires, you be starstruck, but I didn't care. I was just thinking I'm really hit. One of these labels gonna make me a millionaire. Round table with some millionaires, you be starstruck, but I didn't care. I was just thinking I'm really hit. One of these labels gonna make me a millionaire.
Lil Sock's my favorite Vegas rapper. I tell that shit to everybody. A couple homies mad about it, but you.
Lil Socks, man, the king. Man, Volume 1, Wake 'em Up. Good way to come. Coming hard, man. Lil Socks. Man, he has been doing this thing for a while. Even, they say bad publicity is all publicity, good publicity. Hey, it is what it is, man. My mom used to always say, when they stop talking about you, that's when you need to worry about it. As long as they got your name in their mouth, you're doing good. It's when they stop talking about you, you know. But even with that, you know, having good energy, that's just so big, man. I say it, I mean it. How could you expect for someone to flock to you if you all a mess? You know what I'm saying? If you always miserable, your energy, you're always down, man, you know, I don't know about this. People ain't gonna believe if you don't believe. I can't believe in your craft more than you. You know what I'm saying? You got to show me that you believe more than anything. Convince me, convince the world. That's what you got to convince. You can't be sitting there worried about your family members and other people and stuff like that. When you put in work, hard work, man, it pays off, man. People see it. You're not invisible, man. And you got to know that. That's just for confidence sake. You need that for yourself to know that, hey, you know, this is not in vain. I'm going to make it. You got to find ways to scratch the surface. You got to find a way to make more noise. You got to find a way to draw more attention to yourself. You know, the baby, his marketing antics was wearing a diaper in public. You know what I'm saying? It was just so many different ways to draw attention to yourself. All you got to do is go viral one time. You know, you got to find some way to scratch the surface to draw more attention to yourself. Dutch Deuce, okay, bet. Here in Las Vegas, Nevada, I remember the city being in a frenzy about the Rebels winning in 1990, 91. Everybody coming outside, running. It was just something to be proud of us, the hype about. That's how it should be when your music drops. It was a time when albums used to drop and everybody was playing the same song, the same CD everywhere you go. You know, you would hear the same music. What are you doing wrong to where people not playing your music like that? You know what I'm saying? That's where you got to check yourself at. Like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, you can't blame people. Everybody don't want to support at the same time. Yeah, that's an excuse. You got to put it in their face. You know, you got to be really, really out there with it, man. You know, people, they like authentic. You know, when you're authentic, you know, original. You know, when you got 5 seconds with people, 10 seconds with them, if you got a YouTube channel, have them subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Take their phone and go to YouTube and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Take the time out to just find some way to do that. You know, you got to market. You dropping an album. You got 4,000 friends on Facebook. Maybe you got 5,000. Everybody don't like your post. So when you got 5,000 friends, you should at least get 10% likes. So 500 likes. 1%, you know, sometimes that's what you get. But it's really about support, man. And it's really about you. You got to make this thing happen. I heard Nino Brown say he was waiting on DJ Khaled. Like DJ Khaled's going to be the one to save his life and change his life. He said, no, man. I got to make this thing happen for myself. You know what I'm saying? He was signed, but his stuff was on hold. And that's when he began to make things happen for himself. Man, if you depend on man going to let you down every time. You got to make it happen for yourself, man. I promise you, you do. In the beginning, I was asking people for help on sponsorship. And, you know, worried about how I was going to pay my radio slot every month. And you know what? I said, you know what? I'm not going to be begging nobody. I'm not going to ask nobody. If they see what I'm doing, if they want to be a part of it, they will do it. You know what? I ain't never had to worry about it no more. I'm happy to pay every month. You know, that's just how it is. You know, this is something that's needed. Consistency is everything, man. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to do this thing till we get to the top, man. Let's catch a vibe. DJ Do Wrong, man. What it do?
That might get us cut off. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll
Okay.
I'm
I'll play
gonna
half of
monitor
it,
it.
man.
I'll let you know if it comes up. If
Okay.
it pops up, then we'll just come back in.
Lost. What it do, buddy?
We gonna go live.
If you have not streamed this, they did not see us coming. Stream on all platforms, man. Do yourself a favor. Support a Vegas artist.
Let's go.
7025, get your violin, put some money in the cut, get high, get your violin, on the grind in the midst, did they do wrong? Did you ride when the moves wrong? Throw the pennies to the side, did you ride when the moves wrong? You asked it, but you won't. 7025, get your violin, put some money in the cut, get high, get your violin, on the grind in the midst, did they do wrong? Did you ride when the moves wrong? Throw the pennies to the side, did you ride when the moves wrong? You asked it, but you won't. It's going down. Said I like when she heat it up, but she like when I heat it up. 69 going right. After that, I'ma beat it up. I just hope she can keep it up. Ain't got it all, but we live in the moment. Feel like recess when I fucking kiss on it. She like it, I love it. I kiss on the butt and the way she be coming, let me know she want it. This ain't for nothing, I know I be thugging. So this a little something for times you was lonely. Tryna be husband, I wasn't just bluffing, but fuck a discussion. This shit got me on 7025, get your violin, put some money in the cut, get high, get your violin, on the grind in the midst, did they do wrong? Did you ride when the moves wrong? Throw the pennies to the side, did you ride when the moves wrong? You asked it, but you
First I did.
7025, get your violin, put some money in the cut, get high, get your violin, on the grind in the midst, did they do wrong? Did you ride when the moves wrong? Throw the pennies to the side, did you ride when the moves wrong? You asked it, but you won't. I dive in a pussy like 10 feet. Like dick deep. Little mama catch a vibe when she with me. Had a proof up and do on new shit. The way she dance make a nigga think she do strip. Count blue chips with a new wrist. Let the sun when the coupe on the roof lit. She riding dick while she grab on my chain. I hit the weed while she riding my way. Is it my test while she calling me bang? Hit it again and I fuck up a frame. Leaving that thing, that Billy was stain. I pull back up cause that pussy is sane. We catch a bottle, we fuck in the rain. We catch a bottle, we fuck in the rain.
702 mom. Catch a bottle, mom. Put some money in the car, get high, mom. Catch a bottle, mom. On the grind in the mix, did they do wrong? Did you ride when the moves wrong? Pull the pennies to the side, did you ride when the moves wrong? You ask it what you want. 702 mom. Catch a bottle, mom. Put some money in the car, get high, mom. Catch a bottle, mom. On the grind in the mix, did they do wrong?
I got that, bro.
Got that music.
DJ Durong, now that I set the vibe right, y'all ready to take this ride with me?
Let's go. DJ Durong, catch a vibe, man. That is a dope track. I'm loving that track. It starts off the CD very, very dope. I remember back in the day when we used to get music, new CDs and stuff, we'll get the cover, pull it out, and every CD, how many of y'all can agree with me, just like it, like the button, let me see the like button go up, that every track, usually a good track was number 3, number 6, number 9, or number 12. So I would eventually just move the tracks because they always had that one banger on there, and it was always had to be like number 3, number 9, number 11, number 12, but it just always was like that. Number 3 was always a hot track on anybody's CD. It was just, I always thought the numbers was just dope, man. But music, the feel, life, what's gonna wake you up and make you start smelling the roses again, smelling the coffee? What's gonna motivate you to get back and start dreaming again? I remember just waking up with the joy of a kid, just like, no worries, nothing like that. Just wanted to be creative, wanted to go out and have fun, wanted to be accepted, but then, you had that crowd of popular people that, you wasn't popular enough to hang around or whatever it may be. But the simple fact that the joy of life is something that you just can't not let go of, man. You got to keep the joy of life because that is just so vital. Spreading love, having love in your heart, saying, hey, how you doing to somebody and really mean it. You never know what your hello may do to somebody. Your smile can be contagious. The way you talk to people, the way you treat people is so big. I want you to see that you are somebody, man, and somebody's looking at you, somebody's depending on you to really make it happen, man. Make it happen for you and the ones around you. People believe in you. You got to know that you are not invisible. This is not going to be in vain. You just got to try a little harder. That's it. You got to give it all you got. I've been watching plenty of Kobe Bryant's stories and interviews, and he always say he leave it out all on the floor. He leave it all out on the floor when he's out there. And the impact that he had when he passed away, it was like you felt it in the air for like a week. It was like it was cloudy. It seemed like Kobe and Gigi died, then Corona hit. You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke, Lucky 2 times. That year in itself, 2020, it was one. It was one for the books. I tell you that, man. We gonna keep this thing going. Jump into some music, man. It's your boy Sir Charles Tatum. I'm alive. I'm full of life. I'm full of hope. I'm full of aspirations, man. Life is so serious and life is so real, man. We're gonna keep this thing going, man. Don Julio, 8th Street Ocho, man. Stream that album, 8th Street Ocho. Appreciate it, Slick 87.
Hit her from the back and then I send it by the way. You know what I'm on, same shit a different day. Something about that Don Julio, she say she love the taste. Having too much on my mind, feeling like I can't escape. Focus on one thing, got you moving state to state. I'ma pour for 'em, watch my pain fade away. Take a gamble with this life, man, gotta maintain. Bet they wish that they ain't side once they see the deal came. Having too much on my mind, feeling like I can't escape. No amount of drugs to make this pain go away. I lost family, I lost partners, it all started in 08. That's when Bino left this surfing and I still carry the weight. I know it come with life, but I just know that once your fate. All the game you taught a nigga live through me, I got your trace. I'm just trying to get it, so I'm moving state to state. On the way to a ticket, they trying to eat from on my plate. Hey, remember sleeping on a futon. Now bitches know me in Tucson. In my veins, I'm playing maiden. I ain't gotta put a suit on. If you did me wrong, then it's only best that you move on. Only focus on this paper, finna load up in this. Hit her from the back and then I send it by the way. You know what I'm on, same shit a different day. Something about that down Julio, she say she love the taste. Having too much on my mind, feeling like I can't escape. Focus on one thing, got you moving state to state. I'ma pour for and watch my pain fade away. Take a gamble with this life, man, gotta maintain. Bet they wish that they ain't side once they see the deal came. Something about that down Julio, she say she love the taste. Hit her from the back and if she worthy, she can stay. Baby, ease my mind, I swear I'm stressing day to day. Pick a place and we can go with no excuse and no delay. All they care about is what a nigga spending, what he make. Have to separate myself, it's only so much I can take. Before I lose my cool and let it say all true or fake. It be the ones you least expect. Through your disguise, I see a snake. Took a gamble with this life, I had to maintain. Had to get it out, remember I had hoop dreams. Fell in love and I got crossed by my main thing. Distorted thoughts in the black hole, hey, can you make change? Hit her from the back and then I send it by the way. You know what I'm on, same shit a different day. Something about that down Julio, she say she love the taste. Having too much on my mind, feeling like I can't escape. Focus on one thing, got you moving state to state. I'ma pour for and watch my pain fade away. Take a gamble with this life, man, gotta maintain. Bet they wish that they ain't side once they see the deal came.
8th Street Ocho, great job, man. Great vibes, man. That album really got a dope vibe to it, man. You can play it from top to bottom. I love it. It's dope. 7 songs, 20 minutes. Come on, man. Do yourself a favor. Download Don Julio, 8th Street Ocho. You'll see him, and you'll love that album. I guarantee you, man. It's from top to bottom, man. Matter of fact, we're going to run it back to back. 8th Street Ocho, Life I Live.
When I turn the music off here, just wait like 2 seconds and then talk. That way, it gives me time to turn that mic on.
I got you. My bad.
No, it's fine. How's your coffee?
It's good.
It's alright.
It's hot.
Yeah. It was already hot water for tea in there, so when we did it again, it double heated.
Yeah.
So I figured it was gonna be super hot. We need to add water. Cold water.
No, it's cool. You hit the speaker.
Huh?
You hit the speaker.
Oh shit.
See a dub, I run off loyalty, cherish my blood group. Kiss every night, think I'm growing the budge. I'm having this shit, most will say I'm the one. They rapping on bodies, but they touch a gun. Put your bitch in a trance when my chain is the sun. If he reach, I'ma teach, I'ma score and one. Started with a gram and a dream. I hit sport more than located the crib. Ooh, that's a mirror, my jeans. Curve me back in, now I leave her on scene. I'm moving close to my dreams. 10th grade in the schoolhouse was serving my dean. I hit the block like my name was Hakeem. My moves unexpected, got some up my sleeve. My baby, she gorgeous, she out of my league. The older I get, it get harder to trust. Living like that, I want shit, it's only a must. If it ain't beneficial,
Martin, what it do, brother?
I'm like a kickstand with this juice in my cup. Gotta stay focused, maintain when you up. When you work hard, only right that you stun. Gotta be cautious, they built to destruct. Elevated my game and it gave me a rush.
This is the life that I live.
Got them tabs, I'ma make me a flip. In my pants, what you making a year? Got my shirt off for breaking the pitch. He got that shit on when you see him. See you watching, think I look like a lick. 556 is when I come off the hip. You ain't from my cloth, it's still water in this bitch. This is the life that I live. Got them tabs, I'ma make me a flip. In my pants, what you making a year? Got my shirt off for breaking the pitch. He got that shit on when you see him. See you watching, think I look like a lick. 556 is when I come off the hip. You ain't from my cloth, it's still water in this bitch. You ain't from my cloth, it's still water after West. See some shit in my life, ripped the heart on my chest. They aiming for his while you ran the vest. Got 1,008 reasons I'm not like the rest. Marathon life calculated my steps. Shit wasn't going right, so I had to go left. It's a relief, cause I swam out the depths. I reach for the stars as I climb every step. Coming off the hip if you step on. Trying to tax me for that food, but it's stepped on. Facilitating with the rock like Ray's on. Love when my pockets on swole like Phase on. Tuck the hitter while she trying to put a lace on. With my pistol by the bed and my J's on. Know she in good hand like State Farm. You gon' charge me for this? Use my face card. This is the life that I live. Ain't 21, but I still get a live. On the front street and I'm clutching my steel. You know, around this way shit is bound to get real. Scar from the pain, it just won't disappear. Finesse for the check till I caught me a live. What I drop on the zone, you making the year. I see the fake smile through my cardio, it's clear.
8th Street Ocho, man. Life I live. Vegas, stand up, man. Front Street, when you see him, you know what that is. 8th Street, man. Shouts out to Montana, man. Lil Ronte Jr., man. Everybody, man, in the section, man, in the Las Vegas area. I see you. You know, you're doing your thing. You know, it's just that time, man. It's coming our way. Long time coming for us. It's finally coming our way. More than anything, you got to put yourself out there, man. You ain't gonna get seen if you ain't putting yourself out there. I'm 40 years old, and it's just now starting to happen for me. Now, it didn't happen for me in my 20s. I'm like, dang, you know, it happened for me in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? But the simple fact that it's happened, I had to stay alive to make it happen. I had to move a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? When you have a purpose and a plan, and you're destined to do something, man, your gift will make room for you. You ain't got to worry about nobody hating on you, no nothing. You just got to know who's for you and who ain't. You know, you got to know who to have your real conversations with and your shits and giggles. When I call Miles or a friend like that, I'll be on the phone with him for about an hour. You know, other people, it's 2 minutes to, you know, see what they want, you know, because we're talking about different things. So you got to know how to separate your associates from your friends. Everybody don't deserve all your energy. You know, you got leeches, man, when it comes to energy. Some people are always down, depressed, and call on you to always lift them up. You know, can you call on them? You know, especially when it's dealing with money, too, you know. People will see you getting on and, hey, let me hold some or whatever. You can't ask them for that. It's a difference. So, you know, you got to protect it, too, at the same time. Fight for it every day because some people don't think you deserve it and they want to take it from you, you know. It's just true, man. Jealousy, envy is a motherfucker, man. That motherfucker will sip up in you so quick, and next thing you know, you hating on somebody like, you know. And the problem is you guys got kindred spirits. You guys probably got a lot in common, and you see yourself in that person, you know. Life in itself, the music industry, applying yourself, artistry, having a vision, being authentic, coming from the gut, man, you know, it's layers to it. You know, it's layers to it. You got to really show these people what you made of, man. Okay, cool. You got to really show these people what you made of, Brody, because it's like people will have their own vision of you until you show them who you are. You know what I'm saying? People will talk about you to other people, and then when they meet you and you show them, hold on, he ain't nothing like what he said, what they said. So you be careful on how you take people's advice on people. Wait till you meet the person before you just count them out. You know what I'm saying? That's how people is nowadays. They like that, man. We're going to keep this thing going. This person right here, man, is an independent artist also, man. He's doing his thing in the game. Excuse me, in the game. This is Monroe Flow, man. Let's go shopping.
Put your phone on silent.
Hey, sex in this motherfucker. Talk shit. If I ain't answer, I'm at work. Don't take it like that. I took a loss, I fell off, but I made it right back. I got a bitch in Shady Park, she stay on the net. I'm speaking facts on every song, each and every track. These niggas thought this shit was sweet like roaches. Mama found my scrap, she like this yours? Who else's? Palm angels on my legs, expensive sweats. Broke the bitch pockets, I ain't break a sweat. 10K in 5 minutes, we could talk a check. How much for the whip, we could talk a check. New crib cost what, we could talk a check. Talk a check. Got the south side zipped up, I got a bitch named Keisha. I got a wrist named Roland, I sell dope, not Forex.
What it goes,
Stretch, don't need to be flexible. From the way I'm caressing you, it's a blessing, I mess with you. I ain't no cocky shit. I'm just popping shit. You a trophy, let me polish it. My crib like a metropolis. Just stick with me, it's common sense. And don't make it so obvious. skis. In my house, it's a lot of skis. This microphone, my guardian, I swear. 10K in 5 minutes, we could talk a check. How much for the whip? We could talk a check. New crib cost what? We could talk a check. Talk a check. Red beam with the coordinates. I've been looking at Porsches. I've been ducking these voices. I've been making these choices. I've been out of Rolls Royces. Last minute shopping with Brody. In and out of banks like Cody. Beefing with niggas that owe. Shows out
Yes, sir, I got you, Sean.
You fell in love with her, that's phony. I've been on my own lately. Looking at homes lately. White girl in the back. What's that?
Las Vegas Legends, what it do, man?
In 5 minutes, we could talk a check. How much for the whip? We could talk a check. New crib cost what? We could talk a check. Talk a check.
Monroe Flow, let's go shopping. Nice, great feel, man, on this great Saturday, man. Shouts out to Hip Hop with Lou. Shouts out to Code 7. Shouts out to Las Vegas Legends. What's the Views from the 7? Something like that. We have so many different other outlets now that support Vegas music that it's dope. I've been on YouTube just like all the time. I'd rather watch YouTube now than, anything than regular TV. Subscribe to those channels. Subscribe, follow, check out the content. Code 7, Skinny, they doing their thing, man. And it's just support, man. At the end of the day, if you start to see that the pieces are getting in place for Las Vegas, we have our outlets now for Vegas music. This stuff wasn't there for the Murderers Clique and all these other artists that's been around, like Verge the Mayor, rest in peace, Verge the Mayor. They didn't have the outlets that these artists have now. So getting reviews, stuff like that, man. So follow Code 7, follow Las Vegas Legends, follow Hip Hop with Lou. This is crazy, right? My slot is secure, so I don't mind giving it up. You know what I'm saying? You can't take my spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind supporting nobody else. I don't mind giving nobody else no shine because it's good my way. You know what I'm saying? So follow those people, man. Support is support at the end of the day, man. I don't care about them passing me or doing this. I'm not competing. Because if I was competing, you wouldn't win. I'm going to make sure you won't. Because I'm going to make sure I'm channeled in on making sure that, oh, he did this, he said this. Okay, I'm going to do it better than that. So it's just a thing that you really don't want to get caught up into with competing with people, man. Focus on your craft. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. And definitely ain't no turning back. You came too far. You just got to put a little more umph into it, man. People want to see you do more. Scratching the surface is big. But now, you here, you got to do more, man. We're going to jump into this next track, man. Michi Alexander, man. The dude's doing his thing out here, man. So y'all check this out. Great vibe, great sound. This is Legacy, Michi Alexander.
I'm low-key sunny and I'm cautious boy. Going through life trying to find all my joy. God gave me this talent and I'ma take advantage. I've been at the bottom, I don't take shit for granted. I'm writing these rhymes as you write a passage. Songs that was enchanted from times that was savage. It's been days when I didn't have it. Had to hustle when things got slanted. So I managed to reinvent myself.
Somebody said Bump Mozzie
Ambition. It all and nothing else. Every time I
That's a request.
I'm going for the moment. Gotta grind cause I want it. I deserve to get noticed. So I gotta stay focused. When I'm zoning and I'm smoking and I'm flowing, gotta keep going and gotta keep growing. I am married to the game, there will be no annulment, cause I really want it. Like a bitch who never gives up on it. It's a love-hate relationship that I do fiend. 50 Cent, a Baltimore love type thing. I had to pass over the rock cause it was no longer my dream. Put my passion and my pain in every line. Future tense with this pen, I'm ahead of my time. Been manifesting this life, nigga, for quite some time. And it's gonna happen, my nigga, in a matter of time. So like a clock, my hands just keep rotating. Off that counter, I'm in clockwise paper, I'm feeling greater than I ever did, fuck a hater. I'm safe everywhere that I go, on God's acre. I refuse to accept failure. I'm trying to go major, independently major. Never took no favors, had to cut back some layers so that my cheese can get greater. So I had to keep my hand up under that tray like a waiter. Trying to make it to the top, but it's skyscraper. Life has its up and downs like
Easy,
an
what it do?
elevator. But I ain't giving up just like a generator. Painting vivid pictures, nigga, I'm a great painter. And I don't give a fuck about no deal. They gon' have to be my partner cause I own my shit for real. And I don't need a machine, but I'll take a meal to fulfill what I was destined to do. Yeah, I'm going hella hard with a passion. To own a mansion out in Calabasas, where I'm living lavish. Smoking tree, roaming free, all up in the palace. On a different status, becoming well established. Because I gave it all to God, I'm thankful that he managed to break me away from all the things that have caused damage to everything that's worth having. Nigga, I'ma have it. On every beat that I rap on is outlandish, and you can't stand it. North Town nigga with a country status, burning cabbage with a melanin angel. While I'm praying to angels, so I adapt to life angles, adjusting to the game, so I don't become wrinkled. Cause in my jeans, I got the seams of a hustler. My legacy will be a great one, Lord, I trust you.
Michi Alexander, Legacy, man. Dope vibes, man. Stay on Course is the name of the album. It is streaming on all platforms. That dude got some great tracks. I like that dude, man. Got a great feel. Man, we're going to do it one more time, man. Dot Trying, man. Featuring King Gas, Michi Alexander. What it do?
Whoever said change will never come, man, they fucking lying. I'ma reach $1 million, I'ma die trying. I'ma keep running this race and I'ma keep striving. Cause it's been days when I was broke, dreaming of an island. Now when I'm all up in my bag, focus on ownership. The TUS nigga, I own the shit. I'd be damned if I ain't on that shit. What I look like, giving these crackers another whip, so full of shit. Not me, not ever, I'm clever. Strategically speaking, nobody doing it better. Every other opportunity was way
It said, who was that last album? That last
Michi Alexander.
But this effort and this work don't make me the man. Just peep out my methods. Just being prophetic and poetic on these records. When I make it, it's gonna be epic. Yeah, whoever said dreams don't come true, they fucking lying. I'ma reach $1 million, I'ma die trying. I'ma die trying. Whoever said dreams don't come true, they fucking lying. I'ma reach $1 million, I'ma die trying. I'ma die trying. I'ma die trying. I'ma die trying.
King Gas.
This is life personal. Everybody else taking some while we dying to live, watching other niggas breathe from nothing. No more dragging niggas along. I ain't no Tony Cardi scene niggas. Avoid growth like they owed him money. I didn't study, I know Otis like I'm David Ruffin out the dirt. We found work, made it into something. Used to roll, this saying that. Now we want for nothing. Bank account got more commas, like a long discussion. In the times when favorite woman help mama feed up. I dream of times in different climates, reclining feet up. New oasis, new location, bitch ain't no need up. Like, hey, there ain't nothing to see but these now they hear this and see my life cause I live through this music. I know the devil want me hot, I'm trying to keep it cool. Trying to get that whip for easy eating, make sure it's ruthless. If I feel I can't go home, like a Chinese tooth, my granny said it best. Niggas lie like rug, spread it hate like love. Cause we fly like bug, you stupid whip like dove. How about nobody but us? And these toys like bud. Or die trying, my niggas, so ask yourself what's the rush.
Whoever said dreams don't come true, they fucking lying. I'ma reach $1 million, I'ma die trying. I'ma die trying. Whoever said dreams don't come true, they fucking lying. I'ma reach $1 million, I'ma die trying.
Michi Alexander is the name. Stay on Course. Die Trying featuring King Gas. I'm gonna reach $1 million. I'm gonna die trying. He said, whoever said dreams don't come true, they fucking lying. Straight up. You know, this is big in so many different ways, right? So, Michael Jordan didn't know he was gonna be Michael Jordan. Jay-Z didn't know he was gonna be Jay-Z. Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey, they just had a dream and a passion. And when you put that to it, the rest of it happens on the rest. The pandemonium, everything else. You know, what I'm trying to say is, tap in with yourself, man. You are the grand prize. You are. The better you are, the better you are for the world. So fill yourself with information, fill yourself with love, joy, peace, all of these good things. Because you're going to run across people. They're going to want your autograph. They're going to want to meet you. They're going to want to, you know what I'm saying, see what this special thing is about you. But if you're not tapping in with yourself, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to be at your best. You need to be at your best at all times, man, because people are watching you. You know, you got to know that. You got to know that you're being watched. You're not invisible, man. They see you. They just waiting for you to go a little harder, man. It's levels to it. Once you get to a certain level, then you know you got to keep on going. You know, you tell yourself, okay, I'm not there yet. You know you're not there yet, so you just got to keep going, man. That's just life. You got to keep going regardless. Let's do this right here, man. Lucky 2 times. Fuego. What it do, y'all?
Will you turn your volume up on your phone for me just a little bit?
School. Fuego. I can go wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Hello. Fuego.
I shared this in this music group, and it's people dropping their links and stuff in there. So I tagged you.
I'll go back there.
Step in that bitch with flags, yeah, goddamn that boy, nuevo, see new hoes and they go where I go. Money long, pockets fat, extendo, my peso, extravagant, my fashion is a fashionist, I ain't though. My passion is get more needed, rap shit just come when I say so. I'm a boss, off you go, sippin' slow, on board, damn it like you the man, my diamonds they damn.
Share this video for me.
I can go wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello. Hello. Fuego. Yeah, I'm a fuego. Yeah, I keep it fuego. Yeah, I'm a fuego.
You look kind of buff in there. It looks like you've been doing push-ups.
Alright, a little bit. Place myself to do 100 a day, but
Push-ups are hard.
Last time I asked you first, I got potato. So they can give a fuck you up that fuego. No bueno, yeah.
Fuego.
I can go wherever I go. Step up in the building, they know. Through the money wave, haters, hello.
Fuego. Lucky 2 times. Fuego. Man, dude dope, man. Dude dope. Big time dope. Man, shouts out to Chrissy 2 times. Just been doing her thing. Managing, pushing that dude out there to be the best he can be. And I appreciate her for doing what she's doing. Man, if you guys have not downloaded Hot 702.5, you need to slap yourself. Literally, download the app, Google Play Store. Go to put in Hot 702.5 FM. Bam. And just any given time you want to listen to the music, bam, just turn on the station, man. Plus, I'm on here every Wednesday and Saturday at 12 p.m. When it's a celebrity interview, you will not miss it. You won't have no interruptions. You will hear everything. You know, you may even hear some stuff in the background. But the simple fact that you are tapped in, you know, I'm just trying to make it easy for you guys. I do appreciate you guys tapping in through Facebook and Instagram. It is a numbers game in everything you do. It's a must that you guys download the app just for your own sake at any given time. You can just, you just can pop it in, man. That's what it's about. Las Vegas, Nevada. I remember when they built the Stratosphere, man, and I just thought that was so dope, the way it stood, that everybody can see it. Mostly wherever you was at, part of the town, you know, you can see the Stratosphere. How do you stand out? Are you a little bush that people can't barely see? Are you putting a lampshade over your light? Are you putting your candle under the bed? Are you putting a dim over your light? You know, that song would say, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." Let it shine, man. Let that mug shine. You know, get away from people that hate your light, that don't like your light. If your light is too bright for them, get away from them. They can't handle it. The dark, people that's in the dark doesn't like the light because you're exposing them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a must that you stay in the light. You know, get out the dark, man. You know, it's a must that you know that you are the package, you are the dope. You got to wrap it up, serve it. You know, you can't expect to be people to be liking on something that you don't believe in. You know, Denzel said, man, if it ain't blue magic, don't call it blue magic. Call it something else. But let it be authentic. Let it be you. Create your own vibe, man. It's a must that you work on you because at the end of the day, it's about you. Can you keep these people entertained? Can you really carry the crowd? Can you hold a conversation with people? Are you good at telling stories? You know, are you interesting? That's what it is. You know, are you an interesting person? You know, how are you perceiving yourself? How are you putting yourself out there to be perceived? You know, knowing that people are watching. How do you carry yourself? Do you carry yourself like an artist? All these things are vital when you call yourself an artist. You're not even telling people you're an artist. Oh, I work at woo woo wow. You don't even tell people you're an artist. So how you expect for people to treat you like an artist? Until you start walking around and telling people you're an artist and carrying yourself like an artist, that's when you're gonna start getting that feedback as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about. Telling these people that you're an artist, acting like an artist, carrying yourself like an artist. Get you some hard copies of one of your singles and push that mug. Make you some independent money. You know, at the end of the day, it's about getting your name out of here. Every head is $1. It could be $5. It could be $10. It's how you think. Everything is about how you think, your perspective on how you think. We're going to keep this thing going. Time getting short, man. Got Mac Preach featuring Smoke, man. Vegas Life, one of my favorite tracks right now.
Everybody wanna see. Had rap star dreams back on commerce and clean. 17 years old, even then I was clean. Boy, I never won't change. 3-piece and cream. Niggas in the city right like sugar scene. And I'm rolling on the north. Town nigga, of course. Nice game, poppin' nigga smoking on the board. See the real big bitch, swear I might have force. A smooth ass nigga never pimp with the force. Big shot to the west side, Lake Me side. When I gas up, hit Mario's when I'm high. From the city, baby, I have a ride. Like that wet ass pussy, baby, I'm about to die. Downtown Turk in the strip, we got options. 7 days a week, bitch, my city never stopping. Nigga fuck Corona in the party and it's poppin'. The city turn out, boy, when Mac Preach stoppin'. 7 days a week, I just live it in these woods.
Sounds like Dizzy Wright. Sounds like Dizzy Wright.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
From the 702
At the beginning. Whoever was at the beginning.
We get it out the strip, we get it out of bitch. We don't care how we get it, long as it flip. I don't play about mine, get right to it. Love the city so much, I put it in the music. You can find me in the north, just catching fades. Might catch me on the blade, trying to make a play. West side, show love to the state niggas. Might catch me on river or in the gates, nigga. Been in corners real slow through Elko. Hit Valley View and try to cop an elbow. Bad bitches on the strip, flying in and out. Keep the flex and don't have to see what you about. But keep it cool, cause when we all is showing out. My city 24/7, my niggas no drought. 7 days a week, I just live it in these
Welcome to the city.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Manage my time, I grind with smoke, big homie, we racked up all the way. Carry, leave me, always Washington, on the streets, I make a plan. The streets of Vegas be the city that I love to my baby. Just cruise, my nigga just cruise. Just top back, on the 15, just cruise. My nigga just cruise. Enjoy the sound. Rip for the city.
Mac Preach featuring Smoke, man. Vegas Life. What a great sound, great feel, man. Do yourself a favor and download that, man. Stream that, man. That's one of those dope tracks, man. You just play. And plus, if you're from Vegas, man, if you be on MLK, you know, Lake Mead, Owens, Washington, you know what I'm saying? That's it right there. He representing for the city, man. And that's big. That song should have 10,000 views, 100,000 views. Everybody need to be playing that. It's about support, man. He represented the city. And not only just that, man, it's just like, ain't you happy for somebody? Like, dang, like, somebody doing something. Be happy that it's happening for somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, people, if it's not happening to them, they don't want, it's, you know what I'm saying? They don't want no parts of it. If you want it to happen to you, get out there and put some work in. It'll happen for you. But don't hate on somebody else that's doing something. You know what I'm saying? If you see them doing something, man, support them, congratulate them, because that's where, if you was in a situation, you would want somebody to support you, right? Come on, keep that thing real with yourself, man. You know, this support goes a long way. You can't expect for someone to support you and you're not giving out support. You know, everybody want to be the one out here in Las Vegas, so they won't support the other. That's called sabotage. You sabotage it now. You sabotage and support. You know, I had some people that when I started Striving Artists, doing my thing, they was there. Next thing you know, they stopped supporting. Hey, that's fine. I'm gonna keep going though. You know, you're not gonna stop me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, you're gonna meet new people. You're gonna meet strangers. Strangers gonna support you more than your friends will. I've met so many strangers on this road, on this journey, and these people have been genuine to me more than some of my friends and family members. You know, so when you get out there in that faith walk, when you start walking in faith and believing that this thing is gonna work for you, you're gonna start having miraculous things start happening to you. Phone calls are gonna start happening. You know what I'm saying? Things are just gonna start happening out of the blue because now you're in a different realm. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You're too comfortable. You need some fire set to your ass. You need to get up, get out, and do something, because at the end of the day, it's not gonna come to you. You're seeing these visions, but you gotta apply yourself. And what you need to question yourself is, where do I start? How do I get going? What is gonna be the first, how do I come out? So strategize, get back to the drawing board, ponder on it. You know what I'm saying? Sit there and think about the best way to put it out. Scratch it if it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with starting over, but get rid of the fear of flying. You know, we are so afraid to fail that you won't even try. Failure got you bound that you won't even try. You know what I'm saying? That's the part about it. The fear is in your heart, it's in your mind. And now because of fear, you won't even try. You got to get over that. You got to get over that fear, because as long as fear is holding you down, you're not going to do it. So build up the confidence. Build up the confidence, the boldness. If it ain't no punking, you show it. You letting life punk you. You letting your dreams punk you. To not going out there and doing it, man. I am Sir Charles Tatum, broadcasting live from Hot 72.5 FM. You know what it do, man. It's Up Now Radio, man. We are up now, not next, not later, but right motherfucking now. I'm going to leave you guys with this track right here, West Side for the Win. They Deuce. What it do, man?
So you're not coming back in, right? Okay.
Same number, Mike.
What the fuck you want? You ain't sliding for the game.
You come by your shop.
Big dumping, shooting at the spot you call honeycomb. Ship something to drum in this walk by the 100 strong. Real thugging, bouncing out of cars, we just walking up. Yellow take the street in broad day when we sparking up. Comes around, goes around, be ready when the call comes. Treat your dead homies like the losses, better chalk it up.
Sure, wait, I don't need them boats, but I'm one of those. One of those in this bowl, leave a hole like a Cheerio. She doing no hair like a Tesla on her tippy toe. I got a bundle off the swipe, I ain't even sold. Pussy, I got kids, I got friends. Damn life, now I'm trying to tell the best friend. Yeah, I'm in the club with them band. Bitch, you wanna let you tell her, put it in my hands.
Boss like, I around my neck at the frostbite. Black wedge dancing like the smoker at a crosslight. Load on the trap, all I wanted was the floss right. Now I'm in designer, mix the Gucci at the off-white. Really on my shit, feeling like they ain't on lip. $1 million bitch, and she let her see me win it. All I breed is champs, we just going for the pennant. Ayy, type to hit a grand slam in a knife. You the type to run your mouth, kinda remind me of these bitches. I'm the type to push the line and live it down by this, down by steady riding on your gangster, quit frontin'. You ain't did nothing. Tell me how I feel to be a bitch, I never been one. Beat your get back, pussy nigga, we gon' get some. Say it with your chest when you speaking, put your chin up. 2 fingers up to the dirt, cause that 102. Plus the niggas cross the
Like some emails dude asking how to get his music played.
Vegas music.
Vegas music.
Yeah, 2020.
These niggas look confusing. If shit ain't come about that now, who's gonna do it moving? I'm just gonna keep on shooting. I'm Harlem shaking with this bitch. I'm just gonna keep on proving. My bitch going on autopilot. I'm just gonna keep on cruising. And let a nigga say my name. We gon' make a move.
Wednesday, 12 p.m. Tap in. Sir Charles Tatum, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's our turn. We up now. Not next, not later, but right now. Peace.